With the final voyage of the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser taking place today, I figured it was finally time to share a secret that most people probably don't know about the Shangela Starline luxury starcruiser, the Halcyon. That is a mouthful, I'm not saying it again. Before we get into the biggest secret though, there's a backstory that I feel is quite important for this knowledge to make complete sense. Let's go back to where the story begins, March 14th, 2020. This was the day that Disney announced to their program cast members that the college program, culinary program, professional internship, and international exchange programs would be canceled for an unknown amount of time due to the country shutting down in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. Around this time, Disney also delayed all other plans they had, such as the Starcruiser and DuckTales World Showcase. 13 and a half months later, on May 3rd, 2021, Disney announced that the college program was returning. Applications started 16 days later on May 19th, and the first wave of accepted participants were sent letters on Friday, May 21st, with a base wage of $13 an hour. Yay. Not even a full month later, June 15th, 2021, the first college program participants moved into the brand new Flamingo Crossings Village off of the Western Way exit of Disney World. The post-COVID program wasn't exactly everything people remembered, however. There were a lot of blackout dates, specifically for Hollywood studios, as Disney was still treating it as if Galaxy's Edge had just opened, and by the middle of November, at least 60% of the college program participants that had arrived from June through August had self-termed. So how do you avoid the problem of losing all these college students that are not making money or living paycheck to paycheck or both? Simple. You offer them the opportunity of a lifetime. On August 2nd, 2021, Disney Programs sent out an email asking college program participants to fill out an interest survey about extending to work on the Galactic Starcruiser, specifically emphasizing the fact that going through the interview process and being accepted would make you a member of the opening team, which would be really major for any, especially, long-time Disney fan. A few weeks later, August 16th, 2021, Disney Programs sent out emails inviting participants to sign up for information sessions specifically based around the college program. And we'll get to that in a moment. For 3 days following this sign-up email, Disney was actually hosting information sessions at the Coronado Springs Resort for full-time and part-time cast members. These sessions were focused on showcasing the Starcruiser's roles and the various features that the guests would see. This included tables with mock versions of the food, one of the full-size beds, as well as opportunity to talk to some of the leaders of various parts of the hotel. As you left the area, cast members were given the chance to take photos in front of a Star Wars themed display, and then given a cookie and an information pamphlet telling them to look for the 5 frontline roles that would be available on the Disney casting website. Unfortunately, I lost mine, so I don't have a picture of that. The college program info sessions for the Starcruiser were significantly toned down. While some of the higher-ups from Starcruiser were available to talk to, the main part of the showcase was a video similar to what Disney had released on YouTube. While there may be footage online, there definitely shouldn't be, as attendants were required to put their phones into completely opaque baggies. Unlike the regular cast members, college program participants could only apply for 2 roles, housekeeper or roamer. Roamer being the all-in-one role. That meant quick service, merch, whatever else is on the Halcyon. I don't know, I didn't go on it. Part of this was so that Disney could throw participants to the deluxe resorts if there wasn't enough hours to warrant having everyone in rotation. Following completing one of the info sessions, participants were sent links to be able to apply for the extension with an end date of September 17th. Assuming that you were accepted for a phone interview, you were given the question, if you could be any Disney character, who would you be and why, so that you could prepare an answer to the first of the 5 questions asked during the interview. These interviews went on until October 8th, at least from what I was told when I did the interview, and then the in-person interviews would start shortly after. As a pro tip, if you are given the opportunity to select your interview time, never do it near the end. They've already picked their top candidates by then. So, I didn't actually make it to the in-person interview because apparently Buzz Lightyear isn't a good answer for a hardworking Disney character. Unlike the phone interviews, the interviews in person were conducted with the higher-ups for the Starcruiser, so they'd have a direct say on which participants were going to be the first to work on Disney's newest venture. Initially, Disney had 60 college program participants accepted for the Starcruiser. going so far as to set November 9th aside for all of them on their schedules so they could attend a special networking event. It was fairly obvious that the intent was to tell the accepted applicants that they were being put on the Starcruiser, as even if you signed up for an event, you had to talk to your work location to actually get the time off for it. However, at the last possible minute, 2 of the accepted participants were sent emails telling them that they were being moved to the waitlist for the Starcruiser, which resulted in Disney's announcement on November 15th saying there were only 58 accepted applicants. This instantly set off a warning for me, as Disney had so little free money for the cast members going into this new state-of-the-art live-action roleplay hotel that they couldn't even afford to keep the initial batch of their cheapest labor. And keep in mind that when these college students were sent to the hotel initially, the base pay was $13 an hour. Here's the other thing about the initially accepted participants. Nearly all of them were accepted because they were about to be without a home location due to being at the 2021 Food and Wine Festival as quick service cast members. Moving these young adults to the new venture was a chance to remove them from the pool of nearly 1,000 participants that Disney would have to move in mid-November to other parts of the Walt Disney World Resort. Mostly due to Festival of Holidays just not having nearly enough booths to warrant that many cast members. While some of the participants would stay at festivals, the majority were moved to other quick service locations such as Cosmic Rays at Magic Kingdom or custodial at the various Disney resort hotels like one of my roommates. In spring 2022, I was actually moved to a professional internship, a massive upgrade to my own quick service experience, and a true once-in-a-lifetime experience for myself. While I'd love to discuss the major issues I learned about the Starcruiser during that program, I feel it's better saved for a later date. I hope you enjoyed this little secret history lesson, and if you did, make sure to tell me in the comments, like the video, subscribe, whatever. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!